Video 04. September 22, 2010. You could not stop the reptilians, if you wished. Look, we do not take the initiative to interfere, only manage the consequences, which are communicated to the Community Galactica. And we then take action when an intervention is imperative. Races are sovereign, and the Earth is not yet part of the community. Therefore we cannot even manage any intervention. We actually have on our moon a great mothership that was photographed by our probes, and the ruins of cities of ancient civilizations. Is there some story, or not? A long, long time ago, there were settlements on the moon of various races. The Earth has a diversity of life that few thousands of planets in the universe have, due to the large quantity of water. Few planets are in a temperature zone that is feasible with great amount of free water in nature. Several races have fought for control of the Earth, and in those ancient times, there was not a Community Galactica to impose any rules. This regional Community Galactica has existed for only 11 million years. This is a very short period of time in terms of the universe. The struggles for control of planets happened before. The moon was the scene of several battles. And there were many large transport ships and small attack ships killed, as well as facilities left in ruins on its surface. There are also huge underground facilities on the moon, some abandoned, but still in very good condition, and others in full operation. This is part of the moon history. But in time, you will know everything because the moon will be around for many millennia, we hope. Let's move on to another more mild curiosity I have. Are you friends making the crop circles? The drawings in plantations are mostly gifts made by tourist ships. Sometimes the ship becomes invisible in the vicinity to observe the human reaction to the cartoons. They shoot and take a souvenir. Some pictures show the knowledge they have of the past of planet Earth. Since the first tribes of humans, there has been tourism on the planet Earth. If you listen, there are designs with characteristics of various cultures that already existed here. Others are representative of their own regions of the universe or of their own cultures. They are left literally as gifts. A magnetic beam is used to momentarily increase the magnetic force of gravity at ground level and therefore, in a sense,
throws
the design plans down by the weight of the beams going through. Nothing touches them, it is only the magnetic effect. Do you believe we're already advanced enough to be part of the Community Galactica? Not yet. Well, some of you are very interesting, very smart, friendly, capable of absorbing high technology with good intentions. But much of the Earth humans are still arrears and bellicose. In the new era, some contacts can begin to arrange you friends as a community and finally move to live with. Have you followed our explorations of outer space, going to the moon, probes to Mars and to the outer solar system? Yes, you are crawling. Your governments have repeatedly exploded devices on the moon, even though there is plenty of activity. That is disrespectful, and your governments are forbidden to build any kind of base there. With respect to Mars, your governments already know of the existence of several ancient cities there and have already taken lots of pictures and movies. You also are forbidden to even construct any kind of base on the surface. The civilization of Earth as it is today is not welcome on any celestial body where there is activity of other races. From this new Earth era, at some point this century, having joined the Community Galactica, the new Earth community will be formed and will have full participation in activities outside the planet. Is there any way to contact you to talk more regularly? There is no way to communicate because our technologies are not compatible. Also, I'm not sure how long the mission is for our ship to be around here. What exactly are you doing here? We are monitoring local conditions and are to catalog information about human communities of the region. Recording seismic activity, observing the drilling of a very unstable layer, between 2,000 and 7,000 feet deep. That your government is doing in the pre-salt zone of the ocean. If the worst happens, we have to analyze and communicate the consequences. As our ship is powered by magnetism, it can travel in space, atmosphere, or underwater with the speed limits which provides the means. With or without external pressure. Okay, God save us. Speaking of God, do you believe in a creator God of the universe? Well, is the meaning of God harmony, wellness, living in safe places and being totally at ease with life and the next? If so, I believe, since our goal in the Community Galactica is that we check all that are far from equilibrium, i.e. to get close to God. We can all be small parts of a greater God, carving the universe, for all will one day find their own paradise. Changing the subject, your medicine must be very developed. It is possible to cure diseases of humans on Earth with this equipment? Yes, if reprogrammed. Our systems of organic fitness, as we call them, are very advanced. Using your own cells, it can rebuild organs and tissues very quickly. Genetic research is also very advanced. We have signatures of all breeds known by the Community Galactica. When a problem occurs, it can be done in a few minutes decontamination of any individual who needs it. I asked if I could make an appointment, and he smiled. I wish I had something to show people that usually do not believe what is written only, if you understand me. Could you give me one more thing that I could use to convince more people about anything we say? I cannot interfere directly. Talking is a way to make others think without interfering physically. Words meant that we could understand us well. Do not underestimate the word, for when the student is ready the teacher appears. When a person reads it, thinks, when he thinks, it opens the mind to reach its own conclusions. That's what defines
being ready.
People may doubt the things we said to have some other reference on the subject. Matters discussed generate conclusions, and time takes care of showing the correct events.